Alright, this is the latest addition to the personal collection here. So got myself another project bike. This particular bike, if you've guessed it, is an 89 Yamaha DT200. And I'll tell you a few reasons why I think that they're cool and worthy of adding to the collection. So first off, it's street legal. So it's dual sport or an enduro bike. Why I think it's cool is it's a two-stroke street legal dual sport. So in Canada we can't ride many enduros or anything like that on the street. The exception, some that are pretty slow and the exotic stuff like the KTMs and Huskies and stuff like that. But I like my Japanese bikes, so here's the Yamaha that we're gonna add to the collection. So then I go through and just picked this up yesterday, and all in all, it's actually in pretty good shape for the year. It's got just over 10,000 kilometers on it. I checked the speedo and it still works, so it might even be accurate. Definitely needs some stuff. Obviously, we saw the engines apart, so we'll go through that. Fork seals obviously leaking pretty bad. Needs wheel bearings. You can see them moving here. Brakes, so it's the fork coil. Around the back, the brake pads are pretty worn out. Wheel bearings have a tiny bit of play. We'll do those too. Suspension linkage has a little bit of play. We'll do that. And chain and sprockets are due for replacement. And of course the engine is at a top end failure. Now this thing has been rebuilt, looks like several times. It's quite a big, it's already 2 millimeters oversized, so anyways, they scuffed up a piston on this one. Took it apart and decided to sell it instead of fix it, so I'll take on the project now and we'll kind of go through everything as we do it. The rest of the pieces over here, gas tanks here, plastics are here, pipe. So it'll be an interesting project and we'll show you all the steps along the way. There she be. Here's a little update on the DT200 project. As per my usual, I've gotten a little bit carried away. So it's stripped to the frame. Frame's just been painted. Engine, we're still sitting where we were, waiting for a few parts on that. Basically the top end stuff, the cylinder was it had been re-sleeved and it was at its last oversize. So I searched, can't find a cylinder, so it's being re-sleeved again. So hopefully those parts come in soon. If they were here faster, I might not have gone this far. Could have saved me some money. But anyways, there's where it's at. There's some of it. There's some of it. There's some more of it. So I'll work through all that. Been doing some painting on some of the odds and ends, cleaning up on the swing arm, stuff like that. And a bunch of my parts from Yamaha have shown up. I'm gonna go pick them up. So I got some bearings, fork seals, brakes, wheel bearings were loosened, I think. So all that stuff's in, and it'll be reassembly time. So we'll work through that as I get to it. I guess got some parts today for the DT200 project. Got a new air filter right from Yamaha. Came in today. Front wheel bearings rear wheel bearings. Set of sprockets, the front and rear sprocket. These are aftermarket JT sprockets. I'll go through after. There's not much listed for the DT, but I was able to find wheel bearing kits for other bikes that actually use all the same parts. Wheel bearing kits are Moose or All-Balls kits. I got fork seals straight from Yamaha. Brake pads. These are from EBC. Can't remember again what these were actually for. I think an XT600 or something like that, and they weren't listed for the DT. And then some of the gaskets came in as well. So I got head gasket, base gasket, the clutch cover gasket here, water pump gasket I'm still waiting for, and I did get an exhaust gasket. So hopefully we see parts back from the machine shop to put the engine back together. But for now we have some stuff that we can carry on the chassis.